He is a Hall of Fame safety. When you talk about some of the best safeties in the NFL, Earl Thomas is somebody that you have to mention. But do the Houston Texans need Earl Thomas? We're going to discuss it next. Let's cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 713 Houston Sports. It's Mr. 713. Guys, before we get on to this video, feel free to like, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe. Also, guys, y'all hit me up on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's at 713HSP. Guys, so let's go on with the video. Earl Thomas, as we all know now, was released by the Baltimore Ravens after he got in an incident, had a big old fight on the field, and he was evidently released. So he is now a free agent, and there have been a certain amount of teams that have been linked to getting him. Cowboys are almost a heavy favorite to get Earl Thomas, the 49ers as well, and the Houston Texans. We have already heard John McClain said no. We heard a lot of people say no. But, the fact that the Houston Texans were mentioned by Mr. Adam Schefter, we are in the process of thinking about trying to get Earl Thomas. And my whole thoughts is I don't think we should, but it's a harder decision for you, the Houston Texans, because we have an obvious need at safety. It's just, do you really think Eric Murray is going to play great I'm not even great, serviceable? Is he going to be good this season? Do you think you're better with Eric Murray, or are you better with Earl Thomas? Earl Thomas, 7-time Pro Bowl, multiple-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champion. This season had 2 interceptions, was targeted about 15 times, allowed 6 catches, but he wasn't the Earl Thomas that we've seen, with the Seattle Seahawks when he was just one of the best players in the NFL. Earl Thomas is up there in age. He is 31, and that's why a lot of people are hesitant to sign him. But this is a very interesting move for the Houston Texans, because if you get him, you're going to bring in somebody who obviously has, some issues. He's got into fights with teammates. The Baltimore Ravens team captains voted and asked, ownership to cut Earl Thomas. We see him flick off his own team. You guys remember when he broke his leg, he flicked off Pete Carroll. When he was still on the Seahawks, he told the Cowboys to come get him. So and let's not forget, his wife shot him, or tried to shoot him, because him and his brother were engaging in sexual activities with other females who they weren't in a relationship with. But he obviously comes with a bunch of baggage, but you are getting Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas could still do a lot of good things in the NFL. And this is one of the hard decisions if you're a Houston Texans. We know Bill O'Brien doesn't tolerate any of that, right? But we've seen how he has talked to Clowney about coming back. We've seen how he brought in Tyrann Mathieu with all the drama that he had over there in Arizona. It's just a possibility where Bill O'Brien is talking to Coach Hardball and seeing where his head is at. I think if you're the Houston Texans, I think you don't bring him in. I think we have a good culture already. But if Earl Thomas is on a cheap deal and he wants to come play for the Houston Texans, it's going to be hard for you to say no. Honestly, this is a real tough decision if you're the Houston Texans. If he wants to come here and is like, yo, I'm gonna put all my bull crap aside. I want to come in here and contend for another Super Bowl. He helps this defense right out the gate. And this is why this decision is going to be even harder, because there is a chance that he blows up. There is a chance that there is going to be a fight among people, in the locker room. He got in multiple altercations with teammates last year, and they were one of the best teams in the NFL with the MVP of the league. So if you're going to go from one of the best teams in the NFL to a team who a lot of people say is going to suck, but we all know as fans that they're going to be better, there's going to obviously troubles there. There are going to be altercations there. Can you put that aside if you're the Houston Texans coaching staff and get Earl Thomas, and that tells the whole team, hey, this is a win now move? We know Deshaun Watson loves Earl Thomas. We know Charles Omenihu loves Earl Thomas. They are kind of friends. Deshaun Watson, I'm going to tell you right now, Deshaun Watson wants Earl Thomas for the Houston Texans. It's just a matter of what Bill O'Brien thinks, and this is a tough one if you're the Houston Texans. Like I said, I don't see it happening. I'm both ways on the fence. If it doesn't happen, I'm completely fine. If it does happen, I like the move, but I'm going with caution, given his history with teammates, with coaches staff, and if he doesn't like something, he's going to be out on vocal. I think the culture is strong right now. I think there is a chance it could be messed up if Earl Thomas gets here, but I think there's a chance it could even boost her together if it comes here, if he comes here. But let me know what you guys think about Mr. Earl Thomas. Should the Houston Texans take a chance on him? Let me know what you think. As always, guys, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.